Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time you're watching this video. I would like to thank you, the purposefully minded person, for stopping by one more time. And if you are new, you are welcome here. As you can see from the title of this video, today I would like us to discuss about a silent blockage to financial progress in marriage. A silent blockage to financial progress in marriage. Before we move forward, I would like to state that I'm not a marriage advisor, I'm not a marriage counselor. And someone somewhere may be watching me, and that person have been married for 20, 30, 40, 50, and even beyond, and they may be asking themselves, this lady that is speaking on marriage, is she even married? How long has she been married? So I may not be in that category yet, but I believe that wisdom is a spirit. Whatever we will discuss, it may help you. So we encourage open-mindedness here. Apostle Paul never been married, but the Holy Spirit has used him to write scriptures on marriage that we are reading today in the Bible. So we're gonna stay open-minded, and we will see where the Lord will take us. So before we move, let's define marriage. My own definition of marriage is this: marriage, it is a willful union between two mutually consented adults of the opposite sex for a divine purpose of accomplishing shared ideas. Willful. Why? Because Bible tells us in Genesis 2:18, God, after creating Adam, he looked and he said, it is not good that man should be alone. I will make him a helpmeet. And Bible says he put Adam to deep sleep, and from his rib he made Eve. And when Adam woke up from that sleep, Adam looked at Eve and said, this is the flesh of my flesh, the bone of my bone. So it was willful. God did not force Eve unto Adam, neither Adam to take Eve as a wife. Adam saw Eve and he willfully stated, this is the flesh of my flesh, the bone of my bone. So marriage is a willful union between two mutually consented adult of the opposite sex. For what? For a purpose, for a divine purpose, to accomplish share ideas. God instituted marriage for a purpose, because Bible say when he created, everything was created for God's own pleasure. So having defined marriage as this, we can see that a togetherness must be part of marriage. Togetherness in every single thing that we do in the marriage is very, very important. I decided to talk about that blockage because some years ago at work, one of my co-workers was narrating a story that happened. She stated that she and her husband, they went out to buy some item for the kids. They had young kids at the time, to buy baby food and diapers. So as they got to the cashier with the items, the husband says that, I have to go use the bathroom. And the lady too said, okay, she said, okay, since you want to go use the bathroom, let's go use it together and come back and pay. And everybody around was laughing, but I found it strange. I said, so now you and your husband, you guys use the bathroom together? So, and she was like, no, that's not it, you didn't get it, he didn't want to pay. I said, either he pays or you pay for the item, does it matter? And she said that, yeah, why do I have to pay? Every time we go out to buy stuff for the kids, he does not want to pay. I'm always the one paying. So honestly speaking, I was shocked. So I asked her, I said, so you guys don't have the same account. The money is not coming from the same pile. She said, why should I put my money with a man? I don't trust a man enough to combine my money with him. So I was shocked. You may call me naive, but at that time, I never knew, I did not know that you can be married but have separate bank accounts. He keep his money and she keep his money. I was genuinely shocked. So I now went home and I was talking to my very own personal person, and he was like, yes, some people they do have separate accounts, even though they are married. And he was telling me a story of someone he knows. That person was building a house, and the wife too was building a house. So I was genuinely shocked. But could that be the reason of your financial struggle, your financial stagnancy in your marriage? Could it be the fact that you don't combine finances as a couple that is keeping you from progressing financially in marriage? Someone may say, we have been doing it like that. I've been keeping my money. My spouse been keeping the money and it's working. We never had any problem. But would you allow me to say that there is a level of richness, there is a level of closeness that can be added to your marriage just by combining your finances. You are married, you are joint, you are a team, you are not roommates. Just by combining finances, you are stating that yes, we are combining our finances, we are combining our dreams. Your dream, my dream, it becomes our dream. And together, we are working to accomplish our dream. In old time marriage vow, they say, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, and to thee, all my God, my worldly goods I pledge. And the preacher or the pastor will now say, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Now you are one. But nowadays, the unto thee, oh my God, my worldly goods I pledge, is no longer there. So if you can share life with someone, you should be able to share finances with that person. If you can share chromosomes, share genetics to make babies with someone, you should be able to share your finances with that person. Because if you are not, I am free to think that you value your money more than you value your life. Because if someone is not good enough to help me manage my financial resources that the Lord is giving to me, you may not be good enough to be the father of my kids. You may not be good enough to be my husband. You may not be good enough to be the mother of my children. You may not be good enough to be my wife. If I can share my body with someone, I should be able to share my financial resources with the person. And from that time now, I had my eyes and my ears open, and I heard a lot of story. They will get married. I had an example of a couple. They are from the same country, but not from the same village. So the wife was building in her hometown and the husband is building in his hometown. Bible say a good man leave inheritance for his children. That inheritance can be in form of resources, financial resources. And if you are building a home, obviously it's for the kids that you have. But the wife is doing her own project here and the husband is doing his own project here. There is no togetherness. There is no togetherness. Once you are married, you are a team. You love each other. You have each other best interests in mind. His dream become her dreams. Her dreams become his dream. And all those dreams become our dream. And you work together to accomplish those goals, to accomplish those dreams. And beside, the data are showing, there was a study from the Journal of Personality and Psychology that was done. And in that study, it was proven that when couple have their finances combined, they are happier and they tend to accomplish more. So my question to you is, could that be the reason? You are doing your own project here by your own strength, and your spouse is doing their own project here by their own strength. You are living like roommates. When it's time for expense, this one bring that and that one bring that. Even the kids see that daddy and mommy, they are not one. They are not completely one. Could that be the reason of your financial struggle? I pray that the Lord will help us to grant us wisdom that we will be able to navigate, that we will be intentional in our marriages. Like I stated, every home has its own rule and regulation. So maybe you've been doing it for 20, 30, 40, 50 years, separate accounts, and there have not been any issue. It has been good. But can good become better? Can better become best? Just a thought for you to explore. And like I always say, I long to see you soon. Stay purposefully minded. May the Lord bless you. Bye-bye.